BalconyTV.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning back into Balcony TV Los Angeles. I'm your host Nick Stubbs with Close Talker. Close Talker. How's it going, buddy?
It's great, man. How are you?
Doing good. What are you going to be playing for us?
We are going to be playing a song from our new album, Lens, and it's called Afterthought.
Awesome. Get after it.
Sounds good.
It alright if you fall along and I'll throw it away. Keeping it all, we said that we won't show it off to some dismay. A battle wounds in the heat of the night, feeling soft, I hate to say. Shake it off and it'll be alright. Come baby, won't you stay? Said it like 100 times. I feel my life's untied and pacing into overdrive. Keep it in a tight bouquet, recognize. And by the way, I'd hope that I was more than advertised. Come baby, won't you stay? But like this song, I am an afterthought. I feel so far away while we're sitting here in a similar room, and I feel so far away. Even though it's all we've been doing, about to go away. We're taking off for just over a month. It'll probably be okay. Usually better when we can't talk enough. Come and read my heart and say, you make it alright if you fall along and I'll throw it away. Keeping it all, we said that we won't. Just the time won't last for long. We'll feel like more than just an afterthought. Just the time I hope is gone. Shake it off, we're about to go on. Won't you stay? Say it like 100 times. I feel my life's untied and passing into overdrive. Keep it in a tight bouquet so nobody can recognize. And by the way, I'd hope that I was more than advertised. Come baby, won't you stay? Say it like 100 times. I feel my life's untied and passing into overdrive. Said it's so fine, we started then. And when you said you're all mine until we start all over. Come baby, won't you stay? Say it like 100 times. I feel my life's untied and pacing into overdrive. Keep it in a tight bouquet so nobody can recognize. More than advertised. Come baby, won't you stay? Said it like 100 times. I feel my life's untied and pacing into overdrive. Keep it in a tight bouquet so nobody can recognize. And by the way, I'd hope that I was more than advertised.
Dude, I totally dug that vibe.
Hey, thank you, man.
So, give me a little bit of the inspiration behind it.
We spent a lot of time in our van, and because of that, we listened to a lot of different music. I would say some of the bands that we're spinning right now are D.D. Dumbo. There's a guy by the name of Andy Schaff from Saskatchewan that we've also been spinning, and I think that song in particular has a lot of his sort of mellow vibes that have rubbed up on us.
I can dig that. Speaking of, you guys are from the Great White North, obviously.
Yes, sir.
So tell me the name of the place that you guys are from again.
We're from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Is that near Narnia?
It is, yes. You have to get through a wardrobe.
Yeah, it's like to the right a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I know that you guys have actually been like childhood friends.
Okay.
So let's hear some of the beef that's going on. I think there's some like baseball cards
Yeah,
that
I would have to
got
get
up.
Matt to share this story for sure.
I'll join you guys here. Chris Morin on the drums here and myself have known each other for 20 years, which is mostly a great thing, but with that we have some grudges, one of which is I fairly traded Chris for a Patrick Waugh rookie card, but he claims that I manipulated him, so on and so forth. All these minor details, not relevant. But anyway, I have the card.
Nice. All right. So, okay, you guys obviously are in vans a lot. You guys are traveling a lot, especially since you kind of live next to Narnia, and it's a little far away.
Totally.
You guys have been touring in America. You've been touring in Europe. What are some cool places that have you been, and any good stories behind it?
Yeah, I mean, on the drive to LA was probably, we were talking about this earlier, it was probably one of the most beautiful drives we've ever done. We drove all the way from Wisconsin to LA, and it took us 2 days. We drove through Nebraska and then through Utah and Arizona.
Gorgeous.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
being in a van definitely has some negatives, but it also has some positives, I think, in being able to see different countries. I mean, one of our favorite countries that we've traveled to has been Switzerland.
Yeah.
And
I've heard it's kind of nice there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's got the mountains, it's got lakes, and I think there's an ocean there.
All the colors are just so vibrant.
Yeah, it's just, it's beautiful there.
It's
So
like a painting, but it's real life.
I can dig that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about your album. It just dropped, and I'm kind of blown away by some of the people that you worked with. Can you tell a little bit about it?
yeah, we worked with, first and foremost, our producer, Matt Peters. He is the lead singer of Royal Canoe, which is a band from Canada as well. They're a big inspiration to us, and he was kind of involved in pretty much everything that we did on the record, whether it was like the tones of the songs or just the song structures in general. So he definitely contributed to the record in an immense way. We also had Marcus Pecan.
Yeah, he mixed the record. And he's worked with a lot of bands we also really respect, like Local Natives and The National and Arcade Fire.
I hear they're kind of a big deal.
Yeah. These like small bands. They haven't quite surfaced yet.
Yeah, I mean, we'll like
kinda
try to
underground.
find them.
Yeah, you have to scour Google for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a cool process to be able to work with some heavy hitters who have been there, because I mean, we're a relatively new band and these guys have been around for years and for decades even. So to be able to hear what they have to say and for them to be invested in our music like we are was really cool for us.
That's awesome. Okay, so I know you guys are about to go on tour. Is there a place that you're pretty pumped about going?
Yeah, I mean, we're in LA. This was one of the highlights for us for sure.
It's kind of nice here.
It was snowing in Saskatoon. I called my mom the other day and it was snowing there. So yeah, I mean, here we're going to, after we do Canada, we're going back to Europe, visiting Germany and Switzerland again, going to Paris, Netherlands. So yeah,
Excellent.
like places that we've been to before, but that have really struck a chord with us. So we're excited.
But LA's up
Yeah,
there.
LA.
Right before this, we were playing baseball and skateboarding, so it's like that we don't get to do that.
You kind of get a
everywhere.
little bit. It's this town will like grow on you pretty quick.
Yeah,
for sure.
Totally.
Okay, I gotta ask, Close Talker, do you have like some like childhood problem? What had like someone that just couldn't like understand personal space?
Yeah, totally. Actually, Matt has his butcher.
Yeah, Vic.
Yeah.
So my
Vic the Close Talker Butcher. There's a name.
But it doesn't stop there. I sometimes wish it did. But Vic, bless his heart's from here to there. Greatest guy ever, no complaints. But he is a close talker. Plus, he has a lazy eye. So it's like double whammy. He's a close talker. He has a lazy eye, and he's just a talker in general. So like to get a steak is like a half an hour investment.
Are you sure this isn't a character on some movie? Because I mean, it sounds like a pretty solid.
It could be an SNL character, but he's like Chris can
Real
verify.
life, yeah.
Actually, his wife was our grade 4 teacher, Sue and Vic, lovely people.
Oh, Canadians, you guys are always like the kindest, no matter what. Okay, so can you tell some of our viewers who don't necessarily know you how to get a hold of you on your socials and stuff like that?
Yeah, we got a whole shebang. We got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We got a website, closetalker.ca. And yeah, hit us up on any of those where we respond fairly quick. We don't have data in the States, so we kind of go a long while without emails.
Yeah, T-Mobile actually has a pretty cool plan on that one, just for a non-plug.
Yeah.
Sweet. We'll look into that for sure.
Yeah, cool guys. Well, thanks so much, and hope you have fun while you're still here in LA.
I'm sure we will.
Excellent, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is Nick Stubbs reporting for you for Balcony TV Los Angeles. Back to you.
BalconyTV.